Hello, welcome back to my channel, guys. I just got done doing some skill bridge work, schoolwork, did some quizzes, turned all that in, got caught up. And right now, I got the game paused on my YouTube TV account. I'm actually rewatching the Iowa versus LSU 2024 NCAA Women's Basketball, the Elite Eight game, just to watch Angel Reese hoop again, but also just hoop on a good team. Okay, I'm literally going through withdrawals. Not only have we not seen Angel Reese be able to hoop these past two games due to that suspension, and then now her back injury, right? But the Chicago Sky has just been going outside. They've just been getting destroyed. But just seeing how her and Anissa Morrow just snatching these rebounds, Jasmine Carson putting up these threes, it's just almost got emotional, guys. I can't wait. I'm about to resume this game, but first I want to do this video because, guys, if you don't know, of course, we all know, the regular season of the current 2025 WNBA season is coming to a close. We're about to go into the playoffs, the semifinals, and then the finals come October, which is just next month, right? It's crazy. It goes by so fast. And then, of course, we'll have like a couple months break, but in November, that's when women's college basketball, of course, football, and men and women's college basketball, all the college sports is in, okay? Glorious. Again, of course, just because the WNBA season will be coming to a close, don't mean that every day I won't be still talking about mainly like sports and other topics, right? I really want to give y'all other topics because, again, this is Geneva in general, and it's like so much stuff I want to talk about, but I don't want to make my channel like controversial because it's a lot of topics I want to talk about, and of course I have opinions like everybody else, of course, right? But it's certain like negativity and elements I don't want to draw to my channel. I feel like I already attract some negative attention and energy just being a Angel Reese fan, being a women's basketball fan, being a Chicago Sky fan. But come January, guys, we have Unrivaled to look forward to. And Unrivaled has really rivaled the WNBA. And again, I hate pitting them against each other because I'm going to be honest with you. It's like this. For me, personally, and also I see where other people are coming from, with Unrivaled, it did take me some getting used to watching 3-on-3 basketball. Again, I'm just used to 5-on-5. And I ain't gonna lie, that's what I prefer. I do prefer 5-on-5, that traditional basketball format and setting. But Unrivaled is just so fun. It's exciting. It's new. It's refreshing. The women there actually seem like they enjoy it. Okay, Nafisa Collier, shout out to her and Brianna Stewart. They did their thing when they came together and made that league Unrivaled League, okay? But of course, the WNBA is like, it's been some whispers during the WNBA All-Star Weekend games that they have those CBA meetings. The WNBA powers that be, they were not necessarily feeling Unrivaled. They were talking about how they expressed how they do not want WNBA players to participate in Unrivaled. I'm not sure if it's because of like we've seen so many injuries this season, right? But we've seen people get injured that wasn't even in Unrivaled. So they probably got injured because they had to play overseas. Some people are saying that Caitlin Clark should have never stopped playing basketball. She took a break, but I'm sure that she was still in the gym training because like when the season started off, like she wasn't like she looked like her body, like she still had muscle mass and stuff. So I'm not sure what people are saying there. The fact is that you know it just comes with the territory. It comes with the game, that being physical injuries. Again, Unrivaled is the rival of the WNBA because they came into some money, guys. They have exploded. Let me just read to you a little bit of this, right? Unrivaled's worth refers to the recently increased valuation of the Unrivaled 3-on-3 Women's Basketball League, which was announced on September 8th, 2025 as $340 million. Now, last year when it kicked off, it was valued at around like $35 million. Now, and then just in less than a year, it is now valued at $340 million. It says this valuation comes after a successful inaugural season that doubled revenue projections and a new Series B funding round led by Bessemer Venture Partners. The funding included investments from prominent figures like Serena Williams, Serena Ventures, and Warner Bros. Discovery, with the capital intended for league development and increased awareness. Also, you see that they are including the women college basketball stars such as Flau'jae Johnson, Juju Watkins, AZ Fudd. Who knows? Of course, obviously, Paige Beckers is now a professional, okay, at women's basketball, but I'm more than sure, like, she may not be not just like an investor in Unrivaled. I'm not sure if she is. I believe it says she does earn equity into the company, but we may actually see her participate in Unrivaled come January. That'll be so exciting, right? And again, like, Unrivaled is just, it has more money, better pay, like shorter season, and all the women who play, they have equity. Okay, they're investing equity into the business. It's just like it's a no-brainer. Okay, that Unrivaled at this small age, it's not even like what, technically like 6 months old. Like, what was January, or rather 8-9 months old. They already are like just incredible when it comes to marketing these women and giving them what they deserve and need and what they deserve to be paid when you compare and contrast them to the WNBA. Also, Unrivaled League, guys, just announced a freaking team expansion. They're coming out with 2 new teams. It says the expansion teams will be called the High Basketball Club and Breeze Basketball Club. It says the league drew more than 200,000 viewers per night for TNT and True TV in its inaugural season, as founders Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart look to capitalize on the rapidly growing audience for women's sports. So now instead of just having 6 teams, we now have 8 teams for Unrivaled. I believe they should shake it up. They should maybe switch the coaches around as well as the players. Remember Team Rose? We had Brittany Sykes, Angel Reese. Who else was on there? Who's somebody else? I forgot. Team Al had Nafisa Collier, they had Skylar Diggins. Like, everybody had their own team. I remember, what was the team? Not Team Breeze. That's the new one now. And Team Hive. Team Hive and Team Breeze is new. That's right. Team Miss had Dejanay Carrington, Brianna Stewart, Aaliyah Edwards. Like, everybody had their own team. But I feel like for this next season, they should shake it up. Have everybody switch teams, have entirely new teammates, as well as new coaches. Okay, because again, last season, on this first season, Angel Reese's team, Team Rose, coached by none other than Miss Nola Henry, who was the assistant coach for Dallas Wings, they won the first championship game for Unrivaled League, okay? I want to see us shake it up. I want to see us shake around. At the same time, like, maybe it's a good idea for everybody to stay on the same team with the same coaches, because people have, like, bought their jerseys. There's Unrivaled jerseys, so it's like, I do get that point, but still, again, I don't have any Unrivaled jerseys. Low-key, I want to see some changes made. I want to see some changes made with players being switched around as well as coaches. And again, with 2 new expansion teams, okay, Team Hive and Team Breeze, who's going to be those coaches and who's going to be on those teams? Again, shout out to Unrivaled, okay? When the WNBA goes out, hopefully there's not a blackout, but if there is a blackout come 2026, hey, at least we got Unrivaled and women's college basketball.